Hi everyone, it's Susie here. Today we are going to fill our eyebrows in. I'm pedantic with brows, so if you're going to do anything on your face, at least get your eyebrows right. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill them in with what pencils and things that we have. I'll show you a couple of ideas just to keep it simple. I know, when we hit 40, our eyebrows start falling out, or they've been plucked out, or there's not a lot of hair involved. So we can always manipulate what we've got, and we can always create something that actually isn't there. So you'll actually see by looking at me at the moment, I've just got out the shower, I've put some makeup on, but my eyebrows kind of look insipid. There is a bit of hair there, but every morning, or certainly when I'm going out, I'll quickly do a trick to them. So I'm going to show you that 46-year-old eyebrows can actually turn into something. My previous video, I actually showed you how to mark your brows. I'm going to recap that quickly just for a second for those of you who missed it. But basically, you're going to mark yourself from the inside of your nose. Okay? Try not to do it from the outside nostrils, only because people have got bigger nostrils than other people, and therefore your gap between your brows is going to be too large. So best sort of point is from the nostril. Take a pencil, take a makeup brush, whatever, and kind of do your line. You can actually draw a little line to start it. So I promise you I won't walk out with these brown marks. Just remember to take them off. And then your end of your eyebrow is from the corner nostril, so that is from the outside, then corner eye, and you can actually see where your eyebrow is going to end. Okay, but you can check my last video with the explanation for all of that. So what I've got is I have an eyebrow pencil. This one's quite a hard one. Eyebrow pencils, you've got to be careful, they are made out of wax, so if things get hot, any pencils, they're going to melt. So the harder the better for the eyebrows. You don't want a soft squidgy one. If you do land up having a soft squidgy one, you've got a dark brown pencil or light brown pencil, then just kind of do very soft dots of it on your brow and then blend it with the tip of an earbud, probably your best bet. But otherwise, you need to get yourself an eyebrow pencil, the closest shade to your hair, obviously, on your eyebrows. Try not to get a sort of too orangey one, or black is an absolute no. Don't even go there. Okay, otherwise you can get a shadow. I've got a dark brown shadow you can see there, and I've got a very fun brush. So you can either do that, there's an angle brush you can get, otherwise a pencil. So today I'm going to work on a pencil, and the first thing I'm going to do is try and get my markings off, so that at least I can fill my eyebrows in with a pencil, and I won't walk out with stripes. Okay, so I'm going to work with a pencil. And we know that my starting point, you can measure, is a little bit, I'm hoping you can see there, yeah, is a little bit in. And I literally, because it's quite hard, I'm literally drawing hairs into it. Okay, and I go for the gaps where there are gaps. So if there's lots of hair in one spot, avoid it then. Now you can see my eyebrow kind of goes down here. And the hairs actually lie downhill. So what I'm going to do is just lightly fill in that gap, because I want a straight line up. And then I'm going to just give it a couple of tails heading down into the brow. Don't tell me that was difficult. You have no excuse whatsoever to walk out in the morning without at least your little bit of eyebrow on there. Oh gosh, I've even got a spot on my forehead. Uh-oh, concealer. Emergency case, you've always got to have a concealer. Tiny little bit. I cannot believe I'm covering a spot. There we go. And if you have a little powder puff, you can then quickly take your powder puff and dab it over there. Okay, so you see, I also get chalks. Okay, the other side, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use my little angle brush and my shadow. But you've got to be careful there, because if you, I don't know if you can see here, if you actually, all you've got to do is press and press. Don't take a lot. There's quite a bit of excess coming off here. Okay, so sort of wipe it on your hand or wipe it on tissue. You don't want a lot. And exactly the same. Always check your starting point. So you can, if your eyebrow ends short, you can come in a bit. You know, if it starts over there, you can actually create a beginning. Okay, so I've worked on the light spot there. And then I go and look the other gaps. Once again, I have a flat eyebrow up here. I want to manipulate it. Very little. I haven't put any more shadow on my brush. Rather go back and put more if you have to, but keep it light. Keep it lighter because it's really just a background that you're creating. And there's a tail. Okay, but also you got to make sure that your eyebrows are the same. You don't want to walk out with two different, what do they call them, sisters. Girls, we're looking for twins here. So if one's a little bit higher, manipulate the other so it goes up as well. You want to preferably get, I think those look pretty even. But that was the tiniest bit of shadow. There's no need for you to put tons on and spend hours drawing it on. It's literally just a background. Then what you can do if you want to get them, you know, made darker, if your hair is actually very fair and you're putting a darker background, then just get them tinted. Very easy, and never, ever, ever, ever. Suzie will tell you, and I will wrap you over the knuckles, I promise you. Never, ever black on your skin at all. No matter what color you are, never, ever, ever black. It kind of turns blue, so rather use a dark brown and leave it then on longer. One of the things that you should have is a little eyebrow brush. You can get these en masse. Otherwise, just take an old mascara, a really old one, throw the mascara away, and keep the brush and wash it. You might need some gloves on or so because it creates a huge mess. And then just give your brows a brush up because they also like to be brushed. Don't use your toothbrush, please. Okay. And we have eyebrows. I can now go off to the shop. And even if it was just eyebrows I walked out with and a bit of lip gloss or something, I would be happy. So I'm hoping that you've learned something there, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel and you can learn some tips. We're gonna have fun on this channel with learning various tips of makeup and eyebrows for the mums out there, for those of us who are just pretty normal when we wake up. So have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.